And they say that this would have severed your artery, but this protomatter suit.
What the hell was it?
Her claws.
I'm like trying to see if they.
He didn't see it.
Oh yeah, you never even saw it. Yeah, so you're looking at it on the camera in the brig right now.
Thing.
I go to visit the brig because they're doing they're investigating. I just go to the brig with my coffee.
They're doing their torture.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, Dick's checking on me. What happened?
German.
Mirthing. I do sound too German, right? Yeah.
It's all right.
Do you have the Mirthing? No.
Come on.
I have to watch some Russian accents on
Exactly.
YouTube.
It's all right.
Yeah. So I fill them in. I tell them, you're gonna be okay, and Mirthing.
Maybe the terrier was really part of Germany.
I like that. I like
Is this
that.
creature sentient?
The terrier is part of Germany.
Can it communicate?
It's screaming
Not
a
to
lot,
us.
and it's not screaming in Russian or English.
Is it subdued?
Yeah.
It's in the brig.
Do you even speak English?
It-
Did you take knowledge English?
No. Do I have to take knowledge in it?
No, but you don't have knowledge Russian, so you don't really speak Russian. Unless you want to spend an inventing point right now for Russian.
I mean, I that's part of my background, so I will.
Okay. Not to be a jerk, but if it's not written down, you
No,
can't do
I
it.
got.
He could fake Russian by
I
rolling
see
a
Barry
toes.
on a pair of crutches going up to the
Yeah,
cage.
I go. Let me see. Let me get to the beast.
Alright.
And
So it's not jails.
Should you be getting out of bed
It's
now?
actually like a metal door with like a thick bulletproof glass window.
Yeah.
And as you're looking through, you just and every once in a while the face just gets really close to the window, and then
One
it's running
big
around.
eye.
And I'll give you detect obvious. That means detect hidden on a die 20 since you're looking.
My question is it slowly dying?
Right.
detect hidden, you said?
Well, it's
Yeah.
cold-blooded, so the warmth
Oh,
is not
it's,
going to bother it.
That's percent down?
Well,
On a die 20. Detect obvious means you roll a die 20.
Sea breather, a water breather.
If I say detect hidden, it's
It might be
percentile. If I say
both.
detect
I mean,
obvious, it's
They're always sitting up on
I don't even know
rocks,
what my
right?
roll is.
It's on the bottom.
You know.
Detect hidden.
Mythologically.
detect hidden. You have a 19.
15%. It said. Oh, detect 19. Yeah, okay.
And what did you roll?
17.
Right. All right. So you notice that there's gashes in the metal walls. This thing's claws. You see it go like this, and you know when you use a plane on wood, there's metal filings.
Does it look like if we leave this here unattended, it'll eventually claw its way out?
Oh,
Or-
definitely.
Okay. We need to subdue this. For testing, for investigation reasons, obviously, for escaping reasons.
For
I go down to
And more
the
importantly, I want to see if I
I
can
go
see
Because
down
what
to
does
the-
it? Sergeant Pepper's like, oh, Major Pepper. What does this thing want?
if we can subdue it, I can touch it and hopefully.
there
Did anybody speak to this thing?
It wants blood.
No, but if you look in the water, there appear to be some sort of coral structures underneath us.
I didn't see that.
Do you have side sands going on?
Yeah. So we are within this whatever this field. He's showing you on the scan.
Right.
We should be able to get good resolution scan, but everything is
it's
just
showing.
it's as if something's hitting the sonar and just
Do
scattering.
you have a UAV with optical?
So he's looking at, and he looks at the. Do we have a UAV with? He's
My
not a tech.
technical's coming
He's
out.
he's not a tech. He's not a tech guy. What's your knowledge areas?
Electronics.
Yeah, so you have to touch
tumbling, journalism, and legals.
it?
No.
You have to touch it?
Yes.
All right, so have him
So-
Yes.
grab it, put a hole in it, you touch
Yeah.
it.
What knowledge area would that fall under? Would that be electronics?
I know
Force
electronics,
field.
the
All right, so
basics of it. Like, I'm not
Make an
trying to build
intelligence
one.
roll
Put a
then.
little
I'm
hole
not
in
trying to
it.
build one. I just know it
Exactly.
exists. A 6.
But
All right,
do
so
it
you
right
so
here.
you start operating, and maybe you can
Just so it looks good.
figure out some.
It's like flying a drone.
What did you succeed by?
What am I rolling against?
Intelligence.
I succeeded by 29.
Okay, so you're just like, and the guy who's been trained on this thing just like, I never touched this button before, and you're like, well, that's why, and you're starting to
That's the
compensate.
optical zoom as opposed to the digital zoom.
Yeah.
And he kind of like scoots over. You're Tony Stark in him right
Right,
now.
I'm like, and if you twist the joystick this way, you can actually rotate in the spot.
And as you know, this is the Dynaflow, and this is the Francis craft. And if you do this, you get a much greater resolution.
Transparent aluminum.
Right, exactly. That's what's going on. So, and where are you?
I'm trying to convince my friend here to do a force field on the.
And where are you?
Well, I was detecting their weaknesses.
So Barry, you want to?
Oh no, he's up on. I'm up on deck looking at the island.
Okay.
You want to touch it?
heightened
Yeah,
senses.
I walk back with Barry to the cage. So
Roll-
Barry,
roll
you want
percentile
to touch it?
Eyesight.
Okay.
Please. We'll see if we can get any intel from it.
So, all right. So, what are you gonna do?
I missed it.
Okay.
Sight only, you said, right?
I'm gonna put. I can if I can see, I can put the force field. Like I can put the force field with the door closed around.
No, you would have. There has to. You know what I mean? You would have to blast through the door to make a force field. You know what I mean? Like your force field can't just materialize.
Your
on
force
the-
field is continuous. Like he had it going off the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't think of that word. Thank you.
It was a little.
So yeah. Oh,
So it's more like Iceman.
You could open up the food.
Yeah, I'll open up the field. Stand far enough away that I don't get freaking grabbed.
Right.
You know, and I'll
Prison officer?
One of the Navy guys goes like this and opens it.
yeah, and I go out of my hand, like the glowing red rays come, and I put a force field around her.
Okay.
Snakes.
So you
So I have
have,
to burn
you
more-
have to squat down so you can actually see her legs and
I have
know
to burn more power, though, right?
Yeah. You got all your power back while you're resting. You know, walking around talking is considered resting. Also, if you have power, anything active, you're not at rest.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? So all of your powers, like, so if you have I put on one power point, like it's a device, but say you were adapting for an hour, you would have to shut that
Do
off to
charges
rest.
come back at the same rate?
Your charges, as long as you have some sort of a power source, which you do on the ship. So yes, so we're
Plug
gonna
it
just for the sake of argument, power comes back every minute.
Photosynthetic.
Charges come back every 10 minutes.
Okay.
So this has been 20 minutes. So
so
you
you
got
got
two
two
charges
charges
back.
back.
Charges of what, Scott?
Remember, I'm a device.
He's
So I
all
don't use my
devices.
own
He has to-
power. I use the
How many
devices.
how many charges does the device have?
I have 100 charges total.
Gotcha.
And how many
Gotcha.
did you use, just out of
I used
curiosity?
8 in just that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But
And I
now,
also used 20% of my ammo. in that little bit, so.
yeah, okay. Okay, so I guess
So you're sitting there scanning everything. You're like, hold on one second. You take out a little wire and
the ship gets a little
I'll
dark.
charge my phone in for a little bit.
Yeah, so I put a force field around her.
okay. Just give me a roll and tell me what your pluses to hit are.
Plus 4. 7, 8, 9, 11.
No, 7 and you're plus 4.
Oh, 7 on
Yeah, I add the pluses to what you need to hit. So you just tell me raw what you roll.
7.
7, and you have plus what?
4.
Plus 4. All right, so, and you're gonna take, right away she starts clawing the force field.
She does not like the red.
Who does?
So 22 divided by 20,
There's 2.
2. So right away, a little bit of effort.
I call it the red room.
You put it right in the red
Some
room.
people like the red room, some people do not like the red room.
Red room.
And can you make a hole around
Start
the
calling him
temple area?
Roxanne.
Should I make
Put up
a
a red
little
light.
So you pull her to.
Yeah, pull it to the door.
So
Well, I pull it down right to like the little slot, and so her head's against the slot, and then I open up the force field. a
so you
little
can
bit.
stick your finger.
Yeah, and it's got my fingers in there. I spend.
And it's describe your
You
powers
should have
again.
seen my
I
parents.
have absorption. I have
This is
also
bedtime
gain
from
power
Daddy.
and or
Victor.
knowledge. I have it twice. I'm looking for knowledge to see if this thing thinks rationally, if it has any
Okay,
type of,
so
or it's
Language.
bestial, or if it has any intent, language, or if there's anything I could gather
Dave
from.
starts talking like a dolphin.
All right. All right.
So as I reach out, I'll spend power points. and
Okay.
Do I need to roll anything for this?
Anything but a 20.
Anything but
Oh,
a
And it's
I'm
funny.
glad you told him that.
and it's funny that I said this because I
Great
played
story.
with my friend Tish, who never played a role playing game. So I said, yeah. She goes, do I have to make a die roll? And I said, yes, anything but a 20. So she picked up a die 4 and rolled it. She listened to me. Anything but a 20.
You didn't
Brilliant.
explain it
I
properly.
didn't explain it properly. So
That's
we all laughed and she didn't understand why we laughed. And then when I explained it, she still didn't think it was funny.
And she
But you know what I mean? But
Never to be
anything
seen
but
again.
But she did literally what I told her to do. So,
Yes.
All right, so what did you roll?
I got a 9.
Yeah, so yeah, this was like broadside of a barn. You know what I mean? So you're touching and you're trying to get knowledge, right? All right. So
How are you doing that?
Absorbing its
He's cool.
so just for
memories.
coolness, he turns all green
Yeah.
and he starts going. But I'll write this down. This is what you're saying. You think it's perfectly legible English to everybody.
Oh, you're saying it? No, I'm upstairs anyway.
Too bad we don't have telepathy. It'd be much easier to communicate.
Oh wait, I just realized I have to look.
I was waiting for that. This whole last 40 minutes could have been avoided if you remember that.
Well, that's because I didn't take the superpower thing. No. I didn't
So that's what you're saying, and you think it's
No,
clear
but
as day.
He has telepathy.
I know that.
But you,
Oh, the super.
But Jim
the
knows
knowledge
that.
of superpowers.
Jim knows that. But, yeah.
No, we all know
I don't
that.
wanna
We're
up
just not
the
telling
game
Roy
on
what to
it.
And
do.
then I release.
Okay, what happened?
you could retain this knowledge, but you're not going to get healed. You're not going to heal, and you're not going to get power. You know what I mean? When you want to rest, you have to relinquish everything. You know what I mean? And at
Just
your
need one of
first
those
level, so
recorders.
you could only absorb one thing. Second level, you'll be able to absorb two things. Third, so you'll get. By the time you're 10th level, you guys are going to be like, the X-Men are nothing. You know what I mean? You guys are not even new mutants as of right
Let me
now.
finish developing Jarvis, and then
Dragon.
he can translate.
Dragon awaits.
Not Dragon.
Dagon?
Dagon awaits. Sorry. Must feed. Dagon.
How's
Oh.
the Dagon?
I don't know what a Dagon is.
Well,
Everybody make intelligence rolls.
Roy
Star
doesn't-
100 because nobody has
I'm
the
in a bridge. He's up on deck, and I'm
Oh,
on
you-
the bridge.
yeah.
Okay,
Ten.
for Dagon,
Can you
Red's
tell us
high.
about it?
I got a 19.
71.
Make a roll.
Well, that's appropriate.
Detect hidden because you're
That's
using all
appropriate.
the,
You rolled so good because
Can
you're
I
an underwater
use-
person, and Dagon is an underwater thing.
Can I?
So who succeeded?
I think Dave
I got a
did.
19.
Dagon is a Phoenician god of the sea.
Oh. Hey, really?
I say to Barry, I go, I can connect to the mind telepathically, but
We are one.
do you think that would be dangerous, Barry?
Did you make a success roll?
If I'm using my focus, yes.
Okay, so
Would I?
they're right behind you talking about Dagon, and you have
Yeah,
no
no,
effing clue what the hell's going on. They're just like, Dagon is the Phoenician god of this, and you're just like, must use the.
When I was
Look at ruins. Focus. pay
repeating
attention.
what I was seeing originally, did you
Tunnel
understand what I was saying?
I just heard the words Dagon.
All right, so I didn't see anything on the. My detect hadn't failed on this yet. So
I'll
I'll just walk back down, you guys, and see what's going on. Hey, what are you talking
no,
about,
I
gang?
think
He's talking about.
I'm driving a sub.
He connected, and he said he mentioned something about Dagon.
Dagon.
Rates.
Let's see if it's something that I used to do, interestingly, on the side.
Dagon on the side.
What the fuck?
So let's
I
make
dated a
t-shirts
girl
up.
named Dagon.
Dagon
I'm
is
sorry
my
if you can't
side
read.
chick.
If you can't read it, I'll clarify it.
Sometimes we text.
I know.
Oh, I see.
Oh, we've done that, yeah. Tech notes.
Start like hitting the camera button that he didn't know was on there.
Yeah.
I will, while holding the force field, I will try to connect to her telepathically.
It's not a biplane. I'm looking it up. It's not a
Okay.
biplane. Okay, what were you saying?
I will try to connect to this monster telepathically.
Okay, so you'll get it. Are you going to physically touch?
Does that give me a bonus?
Well, first you got to make contact. So
Oh yeah. So
so make an intelligence roll and take off a PowerPoint.
Intelligence. Is it D20?
Yeah.
12. My intelligence is 25. So I got it by 13.
Okay. All right. So you make contact. So that allows you to read surface thoughts right now. Then you make flesh contact, and now it's a will to will roll.
Render
And
flesh,
if you
Is that percentage or?
no die 20 versus their die 20, unless they're not willing. This thing is not willing, obviously.
Well, maybe I'll squeeze a little harder. I will rip the thoughts
You
from
have
your
to get a
brain.
better success rate than this person has to get a success rate. What is your will?
9. Oh, so I rolled a 9. What's my will?
Yeah.
My will is a 13.
So you succeeded by 4.
Yep.
You're just getting surface thoughts like, I don't like this. I don't like being here. Hungry. Dagon must feed.
So it wasn't a biplane, just a plane?
Yeah, a two-prop
Like a World War II style or modern style?
World War II style.
Just surface thoughts.
Just
I think we need some fish.
Like barnacle
Speaking of
encrusted,
theater.
like it's been there
Oh,
forever?
and feeling sluggish. And I take it back.
What year did he fly those?
That's exactly what it looks like.
Okay.
So I gave you misinformation, but you know what? The
Pre-World War II.
the picture was fuzzy.
No worries. Pre-World War II.
Everybody
You
who
saw that where?
everybody who sees
In
this
the
can
water.
make an intelligence roll die 100,
Underground.
Like,
unless you're
Towards
from
the
another
island.
dimension.
I'm looking.
I
I'm flying
made
the,
it
I'm
by
driving their
7.
underwater submersible.
All right.
No, I made it by
Oh,
6.
I
Like
totally
some
missed
cameras.
that one.
I made it by.
All right.
UAV.
Made it by like 9.
If 2 people make it, then
Oh,
I'm not
that's
going
what
to
you
write
were
a note.
missing earlier.
That's Amelia
What are we rolling?
Earhart's plane.
Literally.
Amelia Earhart's airplane?
Yeah, well, I say it first because you're Russian.
Oh, was
I'm invoking patriotic
rolling?
privilege.
Well, he might be
What
the
are we
reason
rolling?
why it's down.
Oh,
Russians, yeah.
intelligence die 100.
Because none of you have an appropriate knowledge
You
yet.
made it.
35. I made it. I made
We
it.
all recognize, all the Americans.
At the same time,
I'm like,
It was.
you go, that's Amelia Earhart, and then Roy goes, Amelia Earhart. Like,
did you roll a 3?
Yeah.
You
see,
made it
well,
to
we
the-
all recognize it. Yeah.
Holy
Apparently, we're all sufficiently
twinsies.
well versed in historical aircraft.
Makes sense you being military.
Yeah, that's funny.
Holy shit! Is that her view? We looked into her this creature's brain, and when communication, we feel like this is a rabid animal, and we should put
You-
it down, or is
Oh,
this
it's highly intelligent.
highly intelligent?
Highly intelligent, has a language.
Can you tell if there's
As long as you're retaining the knowledge.
Wait,
Seems
so
to
what
be
was this?
nearby.
Dagon?
Because I don't.
Yeah.
Now I know about
Oh,
it. So
I don't
10,
know,
19,
actually.
20,
Like,
made it
he would be able to tell
by
more than anything.
16.
If
Can
there
you
was,
made-
tell if there's?
You made a knowledge area
Can
roll?
you
I
dig
made
No,
into
intelligence.
its
I made an
brain to
intelligence
see if
roll.
there's
I rolled a
more
nice
nearby?
35.
Oh, I didn't realize you had
Look
two.
up
I forgot you had
subs.
two. Yeah, Dagon is a
I failed my roll to
Phoenician
dig
god.
So I
The
basically
sea
get
people worshipped. You know, the people that like David in the Bible was fighting. Was fighting Dagon. You know, then there's obviously the H.P. Lovecraft stories of Dagon and everything.
So, do we just put it down?
I mean, that's up to the military. I
Make
guess
it
it's their
make
problem
humanity
now.
roll.
That's
That's up to the military.
Failed by 7.
All of you. What do you mean? Oh, so yeah, you don't care. So everybody make a humanity
Should we
roll.
just put it down.
I rolled a
Natural
1.
All right.
Oh, so
I don't
I
care.
gained
Put it down.
humanity, and
So what are you
rolled a
gonna?
1.
So what are you gonna do?
You can't murder this
I rolled an
thing.
18, so my humanity is like an 8.
Yeah, so you don't
Wouldn't
care.
that
You're
count as murder?
Down?
John, what happens if you equal the roll? I
Don't
have
you
a
even
9.
care?
that, there's no bonus. You know.
Keep it alive for experimentation.
I mean, I understand that part of it, but
No, he's lying about it, but I rolled a 1.
You are bothered by how much you're starting to care about things. So you actually get a point of view. Well, how do you act? Are you gonna?
We're
follow
absolutely not going to put this down.
Right.
I
So
mean,
you get
yeah.
you get a point of humanity plus whatever experience points you
well,
should get.
at the very least, it needs to be.
This has a culture. This you're just like, yeah. She has like 17 kids. You know, as you're talking, it was out foraging for its family. It has a culture. They
Sentimental nonsense. It's gonna rip through the hull of this ship in no time.
and or kill innocents. If it's
take
out
off
there.
another 2 power points from holding this.
I'm
thing
gonna
in
go
the
down
force
to
field.
sick bay.
Can we?
Look for some anesthesia.
Okay.
Yeah,
put it
or
out.
is there any?
It's dying, Jim. Let it.
Is there any type of restraints we could keep this thing permanently without
That'd be
clawing
nice.
his way
I'm
through?
getting tired here.
And we don't want a hole in the ship.
Well, I'm sure it's also dying.
Why?
I would assume it needs to breathe water.
It just said it was hungry. Didn't say I was gasping for air, right?
All right, well, give it sushi.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if there's any like anesthesia that I could
Okay.
pump into the room.
If only you had a doctor here.
I know.
Yeah, oh well, yeah, you're going down there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they should be able to give you that.
I
But
assumed there was a doctor there
He's the doctor.
for the ship.
Well, I'm saying I'm
No,
trying
I
to
mean,
let the
like,
players use their
that's
skills.
fine. I can go. I can go get.
I go upstairs and like, aren't you a doctor?
Of psychology.
That's useless.
Well,
I know.
I never.
More useful.
I'm more than
I'm
capable.
detecting hostility. Tell me
Well,
about your
actually, Now
mother.
that I think about it, even though he doesn't give a shit, he's got a 35 intelligence. He's an amazing psychologist.
He's amazing.
Does anybody know anything about anesthesia?
I know enough to
You make
administer a IV and do and give it, but
Yeah, you do. You could take bullets out of people. You're
yeah.
a combat medic.
Yeah,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
it's
Put it right in your
Let's go
temple.
look. Well, no, we gotta go find some.
Right. You find it's easy to
Okay.
find. Yeah.
I'm looking for propofol.
Am I rolling on my intelligence? or
You just roll.
Yeah,
roll
so,
your what's your intelligence?
I have 2 successes.
Okay, so you put it in. He puts her to sleep, and then you go in and you pretty much like putting her in shackles.
Yeah.
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 That better?
You know.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, please. Let's all rest now.
So now
happy
you
we're
can
leaving
begin
her
to
alive?
rest because now you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, very least let the military investigate this creature to see if there's any way to.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
clearly my solution was much more humane because you guys are going to leave her to a life of experimentation and isolation from her whole family. Killing her would have been a mercy.
I agree that probably that way, but in the end, if it furthers the American dream, we need to.
Maybe I have a dream too. A dream of a greater
I know
Tartarian.
I have a
I
dream.
don't know where this place is. You keep mentioning.
Let me get it.
I've never heard of this.
A couple pieces of loose leaf. I've been tearing these up for notes. I'm running out of loose leaf. So, what are you guys gonna do?
How has the ship stopped? Like, are we as close as it's going to get?
Yeah, you're the one. These were session sheets, as I called them. I should have explained that, but I was. If you could use those instead of scrap paper or ruining your character sheet. So
It's already ruined.
yeah.
Got pizza on it.
So
Roy wrote on it.
I wrote on it. Yeah.
you really can't get any closer
Okay.
without risking
Is there
You moved
a?
that bag of popcorn.
spires and stuff like that from the.
Is there
When I put it
a?
there, it wasn't in frame.
Is there a
I should
smaller
check.
ship that we
I
can
didn't know
take?
if it was. Oh, you did check. Okay, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a wide
Roll
angle.
this out.
Oh, okay.
The beast has been restrained and sedated.
But you know, Doctor, I know you're all worried about the humanity of killing her, but you realize you've just subjected her to a life of isolation and experimentation by the military.
Well, we'll get her a friend.
We'll get two of them.
And we're as close as we're getting.
Oh yeah, let's get aboard the ship, the smaller ship, to take aboard the skiff.
How far are we roughly?
300 feet, from shore. Is the
Swimming there is a bad
Because
idea.
every once in a while when
I recommend not
you
to.
can actually see these spires from these coral things poking out of the sea,
Last time I went for a swim wasn't good. I'd rather take a boat.
No good.
and when you're doing your scanning, it only seems to work when you pull everything as tight as possible. And I don't know if that's real or not, but we're talking about superheroes.
Yeah, so we'll take the skiff to the shore.
Okay, all right. So you guys
Skip
are
the shore.
you four are getting in the boat, and
I don't operate boats.
How much
so-
longer are we on the ship in terms of charging?
do you want to wait? It's
No,
up
I
to-
mean, how much longer did the rest of that take?
Nobody's rushing you, so you could take as.
Hour,
how much time do
hour
you
more.
want to wait? An hour? So
I figure by the time we do everything,
so
hours.
That'll fill me up.
so everybody's power's back.
Grab a second cup
But
of coffee.
if you lost any hit points, no, unless you're the only one who lost hit points, right?
So talking about Barry's character,
Yeah, me. Yeah.
he got surprise attacked, which went directly to hit points. If it wasn't a surprise attack, would he have been able to take it on his power?
Correct. How much power do you have? What's your maximum
You
power?
could roll
My
it.
max power is 73.
So he would have been able to take seven off of his power, and then the
That's-
rest. And he
that's-
took 9 damage. So he would have been,
rolling with it, right, John? That's
Correct.
what I call it. It's called
But you have to be
rolling with a
aware.
blow.
Yeah, that's
Rolling
called
with the punches.
Yeah, you have to be aware of that. Unfortunately, he was taken by surprise.
I'm gonna go to the captain and go. This is way more combat oriented than I was planning on. Can you open a small arms locker for me?
Yeah. So make a charisma roll.
By 4.
All right. So first off, they're giving you flares.
Okay, fire's good.
That's the first thing. They give you a medical supply kit. They give you water. So everybody gets like a knapsack. Everybody gets a small
I'll
handgun
take the med kit.
with a clip of 10 rounds, 9mm, and another clip.
to a submachine gun.
You succeeded by 4.
Yeah.
All right. What did you succeed by?
I don't do anything.
Everybody roll your charisma. See how well you get.
Nothing. I missed by 5.
They missed by 5. They reluctantly give you one of the pistols.
Can I have a 20? I'm rolling my.
The guy goes, "Have you ever shot one of these before?"
Nope.
I succeed by
And
10.
I don't.
You get
need
the
to.
machine gun. Unfortunately, it's not an AK-47. This is still the U.S. military.
And I.
So it's
Currently still the
it's a lesser than the AK.
Yeah. No, that's fine. American machine guns, I'm sure.
They hand me the
you
med
go,
kit.
kid.
They hand me
Take
the gun, and I immediately exchange it for the med kit.
I'll
I
trade
rolled, I rolled 10. I
trade
failed by 10. No,
So you get the med kit and roll your charisma. See if they'll give you.
I failed by 10.
They still give you a sidearm.
So they.
So the pistols are +3 to hit.
So
Each bullet is 1 die 8 damage, and you have 10 in the gun and a side clip with 10. The machine gun is a where's rifle? Rifle is +4 to hit, and it's 1 die 10 damage. And you could it's semi-automatic, so you could fire 3 rounds in one action.
What's it to hit? I'm sorry, you said what?
So they give
The
you,
pistols you
Plus
could fire
3d8.
5 rounds in one
They-
action.
they-
Your pistols you could fire 3 rounds in
they,
one
they,
action.
they give you the machine gun. Because I just walk up and like I have my long hair and stuff and my tight bodysuit and like, oh, here you go, miss. And I'm like, I just want a couple bars of chocolate in case you meet any natives here. I don't. That,
And you get a 20-round magazine and
I give
another 20 round.
it to Spectre. I just wanted a couple bars of chocolate in case we meet some natives. So I'll try to find that.
The rifle was +4, 1d10.
1 die 10, and you can fire 5 rounds. The pistols are 1 die 8, and you can fire 3 rounds.
I'll take the pistol.
Very good.
All right, and you got a flare gun. Since you're the medic, you're going to get the flare gun with three flares.
Was I able to find chocolate?
What's that?
Was I able to find chocolate bars?
Yeah.
All ships have chocolate bars.
Yeah.
I have to go down to the commissary and buy a handful of chocolate bars.
What's that? You just drinking milk?
There was no coffee left. I dumped it out on waste.
All right, so the boat. You don't need us. You just steering the motor from the back. Apocalypse Now styles, riding up onto the shore.
Half hanging over the pontoon.
So you guys are now on the shore.
Yep.
You pull the boat up. What do? You confirm what you saw, that it does look like stone structures. Some of them seem to be protruding these palm trees. Just picture like every island you've seen on Gilligan's Island or Pirates of the Caribbean.
There
White
was only
white
an
sandy
archaeologist on board.
Yes.
Do we see
There
any signs of
with telepathy.
do we see any
with
footprints like the
Okay,
people who were
so
rescued or
So you're making detect hidden rolls, and I'm gonna roll because you're not supposed to know. What is your chance?
50 normally,
50. Okay,
not hyperfocused.
you don't see anything.
This is sight only.
Yeah, so you're looking also.
Yeah, 50.
50. You don't see anything.
I look with archaeological eyes.
Archaeological eyes.
wow.
What's your chance?
Of what? Detect hidden?
Yeah,
19.
19. You don't see
15.
15. Okay, so you're looking around. That represented, say, 20 minutes of combing the beach, looking for stuff, and you don't see anything. Now, all of a sudden, all at once, everybody's just like,
What the fuck?
everybody roll detect danger. All senses activate: hearing, eyesight.
So now when you have senses like that, do they stack? So like hearing
Absolutely.
and okay, so 70. Okay,
Yeah.
danger.
Yeah,
So
Is this a percentage dice or a 20?
percentage.
Percentage dice, Dave. Here you go.
Unless, if I say obvious, that it's die 20.
I made it by 60.
You made it by 60.
Is
This
detect
is
what?
danger, all
danger.
senses.
Yes.
Whoever fails this roll is going to be surprised. So you don't want to be
96.
surprised.
It was a 96, right?
Yeah,
it wasn't a
one.
76.
You rolled
I
it
critical
all one?
failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I critical failed.
You critical fail?
96.
Okay, so you
Why-
Even though,
Why is it a critical failure? Because
it's a 20, basically.
if this was a die
percent-wise.
20,
96 to
You-
100 is the same as a 20.
yeah, 96 to 100 same.
That's
So
the
even
question.
though I had 116% chance, I still failed.
right.
Oh, 'cause you have four
That's a
senses.
good point. If you have 962% chance and you roll a 96
Still
to you still fail.
49.
What do you people do?
I failed.
What's wrong with you?
Okay.
people?
Well, looking up, and you're like, what are you guys looking at?
What's the matter with you people?
So you two, you're looking. You're like, I have archaeology eyes. You
Pulls out his magnifying glass and brush.
So you're literally like looking at
Yeah.
a rock
Piece
that
of
has
rock.
some sort of like
Symbol.
symbol on it. You're like, and you're showing him.
Hey,
And
look,
then
look,
you,
look
you
at
two,
this.
You two turn around and you just see like literally natives with spears just coming out of the foliage. So
Shit!
so you two what's your
No, that's me
agility?
activating. Helmet up!
What's your agility?
Agility 12. 13, sorry.
13. What's your agility?
27.
All right, so you go first. So this is a flat straight. We don't roll initiative. Everybody goes once in initiative order, in agility order, and then we go into regular. If you guys get hit by this right now, you can't roll. You can't because you're taken by surprise,
And then we're dead. There's 2 hit
and
points.
then you die. So this
I,
You're not dead until you're out of bowl.
practice
You're
rolling new
unconscious.
stats. All right, so you go first.
I yell, "We got natives with spears," and then I'm going to
There
try
you
to conjure some darkness
Okay.
to block
Natives
their,
appear. Boom.
and block their line of sight.
And I just picture like it almost looks like a cloud.
Yeah, it's like black ink, but it comes out as
Okay, so
as
what's your
shadow.
power cost?
It looks totally
I actually
murderous.
don't know offhand. I forgot to write that down.
I'm like this. I'm like, oh, again.
It's 3 power.
I thought so.
I knew that. I just wanted to see if you knew.
I thought I just wanted to make sure.
So 3
We
power
don't,
points.
we don't all own a book from 1980s, John.
I know.
I do.
But I told him.
Oh, well,
I just can't find it.
So 3 power points, and
somewhere.
and
All
you
that
make-
gaming shit, it's there somewhere.
I know.
you control the shape of this. So is it around them? Is it around you guys? Is it in between you guys?
Comes out from me and it like makes a wall, I guess, protecting whatever he was looking at and investigating.
So you just put up a wall of darkness between you
like,
and the
like
natives.
400 feet.
Okay, that's cool. That works. That's
as
3 power
as I
points.
overreact.
That's awesome.
So that is your action.
Is
So
overreacting your thing?
boom.
I get to get
What do you do?
I
All of a sudden, you're just like, what the? You know,
I activate my non-corporalness,
right? That's movement.
and then I'm going to delay my action, if possible, until a native comes through the darkness.
Okay.
I
Alright.
can't see them to shoot them. Right?
Okay.
So that is 4 charges.
You see a spear come out, but it's nowhere near you guys. You know what I mean?
Was it
And,
darkness?
yeah, it comes through the dark. You know, the darkness isn't a solid wall. Guy was in the process of throwing the spear when the darkness, and it went nowhere near you guys. Hits the ground, and then you guys turn around. Now it's initiative.
Plus him going, oh shit.
Yeah. Have we do initiative again?
A D20.
D10.
D10.
D10 plus your agility.
Jesus Christ.
What you roll?
1.
What's your agility? Is it high?
Yeah. Its agility is at 27.
Yeah, so you're always gonna have at least
28.
a 28.
Right.
Still, I rolled 1.
So what did you roll?
A 28.
28 total. 28, and you still won't have a name yet.
Leech.
20.
Leech.
I'm 22.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Okay, I'll put you down as leech until otherwise. Red star,
22.
22.
Red Star.
Red star. Tower,
17.
17. And 2. And Spectre,
23.
23. Spec. What do you do? So you guys turn around and there's a freaking wall of black. Are we stopping?
No.
Okay.
I ready my 9mm and I try to find some cover.
You don't have any. You can't see that.
No,
either.
I just want to get cover so
Right.
if more spears do come through there, I'm not
So for
standing
movement,
up.
that costs 1 movement point. You ready yourself, and now you're holding.
Yeah.
Okay. Spectre, what do you do?
I'm going to spread out a little. So I'm going to move like...
You just get wide.
Yeah. I'm going to move like 10 feet to my right.
Okay.
So we're not all bunched up like we were if they start hucking spears.
If they all of a sudden have a hand grenade.
Or just throw spears where we were. And then I'm going to ready a shot and delay until somebody comes through.
So you do.
No, with a rifle.
Oh yeah, I forgot you had a rifle. So you just go like this,
Yeah.
right? Red star.
I'm next to the rookie.
Yeah, because you're the most experienced. Yeah.
I was in the military.
Yeah, well, I have 1,500 experience points, damn it. Aha. Oh.
I'm next to the
If I
tower.
had fail a roll, I'd get something.
How far away
I don't give a
am I
shit.
from
You're the one who's not
Barry?
supposed to give a shit about
I'll
everything.
I'll say
I was
20
meant to be
feet.
the good guy.
You guys were
Just doesn't
scattered
give a shit
around
about his
looking at
patience.
things when you found
Other
this
things.
object in the.
Well, he does.
I put a force
He's
field.
judgmental.
I put a force field up facing towards the enemy.
Okay.
That covers it's about 15 feet wide, covering me and.
Okay.
Me
So
and-
so
me and
remember,
Tower.
creating the force field is an action.
Yep.
Reshaping it is just movement. So your action is you turn everything and then whoop, you make a force.
Yeah, I kind of have a curve over so I don't get hit.
Okay. So it's kind of like a riot shield. Like
Yeah,
that the police.
but that covers both of us.
Okay, so that's 1 power point to set up. And tower, what do you do?
No, I'm just going to hold, but I'm going to prep a power blast.
Okay,
Defensively.
I assume it's from your hands, or I do
Yeah,
it?
he's going to go with hands.
It's from my ears.
Yeah. If it was light control, I was going to go eyes, but power blast is
All right.
hands.
It's 2 power points.
Just out of your chest. You're a Care Bear.
True weapon.
Oh, this is not just any
Stop
power blast.
dropping dice.
I gave up 3 powers. This is
Pump it all
destructo
there.
power blast.
Oh yeah.
Probably overkill for native is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's why I put it up as a defensive mode.
Is there a defensive mode?
You have to burn an action to actually do it, and like hit
like a
the
reaction.
incoming. So it's like, Cyclops hitting things that are coming at him out of the air. Now, I would assume that's some kind of special.
11
thing they
damage
came
to hit
up
your
with.
force field. Comes right through the darkness, hits your force field.
11 divided by 20?
Yeah,
1.
1. So
So,
one off your power. And then you see a bunch of other spears that are going nowhere near you guys. Okay, so you held your action so long, you lost your action. But it's now your action again.
Are we retreating? I start backing up, I guess, away from the wall.
Okay, so you
Water?
take,
I don't know what we're doing.
What did we actually see? So we got there, we saw ruins.
yeah, you saw ruins in the bush, and then you said you were looking for tracks on,
Like,
on the
of
beach,
survivors.
and then all of a
Supposed to be
sudden,
survivors on the island.
and the natives started throwing spears at you.
Are we to engage and neutralize, or are we going to find
Capture
another way?
one.
Okay.
He says it is most incredibly cold-hearted as he possibly could.
I
Capture one and do the same.
And
as
you
did
rested,
with
so
the
you lost.
I will drop
wife.
the.
So you lost the baby.
If everybody's ready or in a defensive position, I will drop the darkness so we can see.
That's just movement. So you could drop and fire a gun.
Okay.
And you start
I'll
shooting.
drop
at
in.
natives.
I'll drop and fire a gun.
Make a humanity roll.
And I'll fire as I. My reaction will be to fire because I can see them now. help me, actually.
That one.
Natural 1. Your conscience is saying, "Why am I shooting at these people?"
Throwing spears at you.
They're just natives that came from an
Can
island.
I fire at the ground? Maybe it'll scare them away.
Okay, so you want to fire at the ground. So you're following your conscience.
Yeah.
And you rolled a 1.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get a. So what's your humanity right now?
I believe it's an 8.
if he
8. Yes.
8. So
if he keeps
so
rolling,
8 minus 1 is 7. So you're gonna get 700 experience points plus a point of humanity. Because now you're following what your conscience is
but
telling
if he
you.
keeps following his conscience, he's going to become like a good guy.
Right.
It's the general.
Right.
I keep feeling
So
the
you're
roll, I'm
firing
never getting
warning
experience
shots
points.
at their feet.
Okay.
So roll how many fire? You can do up to 3 shots right now.
All right. I'll do 3.
Okay.
Um,
And you have a held action. You can interrupt and because you have a held faster action. You
Yeah,
can,
I'm gonna shoot.
so you're gonna So you make a
3
humanity
times,
roll.
or
What are you doing?
it's shooting at
Shooting
the ground.
Hold on. He's actually going before you. He's interrupting your action.
Oh.
Not 20.
Natural 20.
I'd blaze away.
Natural 20. You actually lose a point of humanity, and you're firing at them. All right. You could fire 5 times. So you're firing at the ground.
Oh, the humanity!
That was 800 experience, right?
Yep.
Should have given that
Then
machine
you
gun.
didn't go. You could force field up.
I'm gonna
and down.
spread the shots around.
Oh,
I'm trying
yeah,
to
yeah, get
Obliterate one, yeah.
All right. So
so-
what's your pluses to hit with this thing?
It's +4. My basic modifier is +7. So +11 total.
Plus 11 total. Okay. 11 total.
I rolled a 7 and a
18.
18 on the first 2,
Hit once.
a 12 and a 14,
3 times.
and a 14.
Okay. You only missed once.
Do I have my damage bonus?
On the first bullet with automatic weapons.
All right, so then,
And these are different targets, right?
so we'll say 8, 5, 5, and 1.
Okay. So the first guy drops. Now you always make a knockout roll.
Okay.
So whenever you roll, you always to see if you knocked out the opponent. So, so you're gonna roll the dice.
Percentage or 20?
So so you just got hit for 20 damage, and then I roll a knockout roll. I rolled a 66. It's not gonna knock you out. If I roll 20 or less, you're gonna get knocked out. But it's not as bad as losing your hit points. It's actually more like stunned.
Gotcha.
However, it's modified by the weapons.
Okay.
And also keep in mind, they could roll with it. Just because you did 20 damage
Sure.
doesn't mean 20 came off their hit points. So guns are 3 times. So you did 8 damage.
All right, so it's
so you think
24.
there's a 24%
All right,
chance.
so
if-
red, 15.
Right,
Knock 'em
so
out.
the first guy, he just drops.
Right.
And none of these guys seem to be rolling.
Okay.
And the second guy, you hit, but he's still up. And the third guy, you seem to have done less and less damage. There's 5 of them all together. Okay, who the hell is... Oh, and you still have a held action. And you fired at their feet.
3 shots.
All right, so what did you roll?
I rolled a 15.
And your pluses?
To hit is accuracy, right?
Yeah.
+7? No, that's yeah, +7.
+3 for that pistol.
Plus 10, and then
Oh.
plus 1 because you're level.
Yeah. So 11.
11. So you have a plus 11.
And that one, and an 18.
All right. So I was just seeing because if you missed, there's a chance that you
Sure.
So boom, boom, boom. So unfortunately, the guy that you rolled the 1 was the same guy that he shot. So you did exactly what you want. You put a warning shot right between their feet.
He can't.
Which
But
made
then-
him look up, and then you
I'm
hit
thinking
him.
he can't hit worth a shit. He was in the military.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Just keep in mind, Red
Well, that's funny.
Tower has a held action
That one
right
would
now.
have been great. Definitely.
And
Right
Leech,
in the eyes.
that was your action. That was okay. And you go now. Your second action.
Keep shooting.
All right.
Keep firing.
They still look like they're aggressive, right? They haven't changed posture, have they?
That's since the microsecond since you shot them, and that's 2 power points for your second action. And you got to keep track of your bullets. I'm not keeping.
Yeah, I
track
got
of
that.
your bullets. And
It was 1 for the first action,
Yeah,
right?
and
2
Red
for the
Star is
second.
on deck. Tower still has a held action.
We need to study them. Don't kill them.
15, 11, 7,
Hit.
He can't hear
4,
me.
and 2.
You hit them all.
Yeah. Got over the sounds of the machine.
So the
gun
first
fire.
guy's going to get hit twice because there's only 4 guys standing right
All
now.
right, so this is that guy. So he takes 18, 23.
Yeah, he's down.
The knockout roll was a 90-something.
He's not getting back.
He dodged it. It was weird.
2, 10, and 7.
Okay. All right. Yeah, none of them are standing. So Tower has a held action, and Red Star goes.
So what do I see? Is there any? Any
5.
No,
dead.
Rambo over here just took out a bunch of
Rambo.
natives.
What the?
I'm like, reload.
I drop my
I should have left the darkness up.
force field and just look horrified like that. Did you kill him?
You gonna go and check?
I am. If they're down. If they stop firing.
Oh, you have medical skills. Make another humanity roll.
That one.
Jeez.
Natural 1. All right. So what's your
2.
So
Humanity's
you
a
get
9.
800 experience points and another humanity roll, and you're running over to
We just
to
crossed.
check him out.
I went down, he went up. I'm looking around like they're horrified. Looks like, what's wrong with you people? We have people to save.
The natives were speakers.
Trying to kill us.
could have
What's your
scared them.
detect danger?
My detect danger is
Are you immune to
25.
spears?
What's yours?
I give you a cold look.
I'm not
So you
immune
go
to spears.
running up. You're like, oh shit!
Watch out, there could be more.
And you look at there's just various bullet holes in all these people, and you just see this shadow
Look out!
go across him and the natives, and you're just like, okay, well, there's a rock over here that I really did like, and you two are just like, what the fuck? And just this club just starts to swing.
From a shadow.
You two get the surprise actions.
Is it still the same round?
This is a new surprise initiative.
Okay.
So what's your
surprise
agility?
initiative. 15.
15. What's your agility?
13.
13. And I gotta get.
So what are we saying? Just a shadow?
Swing the
club?
club.
Yeah.
Is it
Like
like a giant
size.
shadow?
It's the Black Panther.
Like giant size club, right? Like the shadow loomed
Yeah.
over us and the club is coming out of the...
Yeah. So just big club just swinging, and now it steps out, and it's the hottest chick in a leopard skin outfit, blonde hair, big blue eyes, looks like a. Well, you don't know the artist Frank Choi, but just looks like beautiful, and she's got a club.
Should we roll? See if we know the artist Frank Troy.
And she's going after you. You got the gun, so it steps right over you. You are too focused to look up the skirt, and
So it actually is giant.
How tall?
Yeah.
9 feet tall.
Oh,
9 feet tall. Okay.
Yeah,
What's the artist?
and she
too
goes
tall.
va va voom.
That's-
Look up Jungle Girl by Frank Choi. It's pretty much exactly
In my head,
the
I'm
same.
like, 9 foot's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
something. We can work. We can work. it out.
Defenses.
Sorry. Adaption, non-corporeal, and -1.
Non-corporeal and wasn't on.
No, I turned on non-corporeal.
Oh, that's right. You did.
What
You
do I
did.
feel like I see?
Yeah.
Can you shoot a gun when you're
That's
not
basically
I
it, but
can
turn it
make
into
any part of me
like a
corporeal.
one-piece leopard. Like,
So, I
So you can have
corporeal
hands.
to shoot and then drop out, yeah.
Nice.
Okay then. It's all you.
and she just goes va 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 voom as she's swinging the. the club.
Her name is Boom.
Yeah, va va voom. And the club, again.
That's the name
you
of the club.
Goes right through you, and the club is like this big, and you all feel the air.
This is why we shoot.
You go.
he's thinking about it. Going, well,
You're just like the first guy is just
takes out a book.
go.
Note to self.
Gotta help him
Yeah.
stop bleeding.
Barry's covered in blood.
I get the medical kit. I'm getting ready.
Make a will roll.
This is why we
See
shoot
if your
them.
weakness activates.
12.
What's your will?
Well, it's a 15.
All right. So you're not like
Yeah.
freaking out like I can't lose another one.
Yeah. Damn it, Jim.
All right.
So what do you do? So just
gonna-
literally swung right through your
Right,
chest.
I'm gonna just doink, shoot a dart at her.
Okay.
15.
Oh, she gets the dart.
Oh yeah.
Not a 9mm.
Okay. So what's all your pluses to hit?
Plus 7. She's giant. Makes it easier.
Okay. She just ducks out of the way, and Jimmy, you also saw. So Tower, what do you do?
Yes, I'm gonna fire a power blast at her.
All right.
Yes. +3.
+3 with the power blast.
Yep.
Power
I'm sorry.
blast.
+4. Level.
+4 with the power blast.
With level. What am I doing?
So now the first time you're using your power blast, describe what they look like. Do they make sounds?
Yeah, I was right. They're gonna be green. I'm gonna go with that sickly green color.
Okay.
The sickly green.
Sickly
not
green.
Not Colossus. Not Cyclops red.
Okay.
But sickly green.
Okay.
Oh, 19. It rolled right
on a
the
one.
One off of that
Right
one.
on the one.
What up for that one?
This.
So you missed. So now it's initiative for everybody involved.
That's a D10.
21.
10. 37.
Sorry.
37.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still putting you down leech until you tell me otherwise.
Red Star is a 24.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
2.
What did Red Star get?
24.
Tower?
Chip. 20.
20. And
21.
21. 21 for Spectre. And 6. Okay. So Leech, what do? You go. So you're down there like,
I'm gonna still
Looking at the
tend
dress?
to the.
I was gonna say, make a humanity roll.
Okay.
You know.
13,
So-
which is
It's almost expecting another one.
is I failed it by.
You
3.
failed, so you don't get. So, but you're still doing the right thing.
Still doing the right thing.
But you know what I mean. The more good
can
you are,
feel
the
good
more.
about yourself.
Yeah, you're not gonna always
Yeah.
benefit from it.
So you're treating this guy who has this guy has a critical wound and needs to be
If there's anyone that's like
medevaced.
beyond gone, I'm not. You know what I mean?
They're believe it or not, they're all still alive.
Okay, good.
They're all still alive. All right, so Vavoom and Red Star go at the same time, and Vavoom still hasn't realized that Spectre's a ghost. So Vavoom's like, and she just goes, oh, God, I gotta look something up. So you tell me what you're doing because it's happening at the same time.
Murder.
Because this is gonna.
I have
Okay.
no idea. I will use my my devitalization ray,
Okay.
which is just takes the form of me yelling obscenities at her.
She yells, "Nine Noif!"
And I'm like, pick on somebody your own size.
And what do you? So she's going at the same time you're doing, and you're firing the devitalization.
Yeah,
All right.
110 feet.
All right. Now you tell me the special effects. What does it look
I
like?
just did. I was like,
Does it come out of your eyes? Does it come out of your hands? What color does it look? Is it just you point and nothing happens? Is it like a bolt, like a laser blast from a stormtrooper?
so
a continuous laser
so
beam?
what I think it's going to be is, since I have the telepathy too, I think it's going to be saying like, like yell obscenity
Psychic scream.
or a mockery, like a psychic, like you overgrown size 13 heel wearing bitch, ah! And it's like a psychic scream,
Okay.
and it affects her.
Roy has never heard women insult each other.
All the women I know are nice.
It's like they're punching each other like two girls from Jersey Shore.
Right. So devitalization rate. What's all your pluses?
Women don't yell at other women without obscenities.
It's what's that?
Women don't yell at other women without obscenities.
Oh yeah, it's true. Well, you know all Spanish women, so you know.
That just means they swing also.
Accuracy is +4.
Okay.
And I'm using my. This is a D20, right?
Right.
What's that?
9.
9.
That's you hit. So
9, yes.
this club passes right through Spectre,
Got some 10s. 3.
and then whatever you say.
Say, bitch. What I got there, Scott?
8, 16, and 5, 21.
21 off for power.
Yep.
That's 7.
Yeah, that's a lot. That's a big gulp from you, right?
It is, but hopefully knocking
Leech?
people's power off is good. Is it good knocking people's power off?
Leech, what do you do?
Barry, is it good knocking people's power off?
Barry's
Yeah.
That's
Sorry,
deadly.
Tower.
It's completely
I'm
deadly.
just gonna can I continue just taking care of all of them?
Sure.
Or-
Didn't do
unless
much-
I
didn't do much
feel
against the mermaid.
they're truly
Not
in
combined.
danger.
This guy
Well,
needs to be.
different.
Well, you were
style.
doing movement though,
Okay.
I thought it was going to do
The,
more.
the other
but
So did
three
I.
guys,
but her movement might have been
it's-
ridiculous.
right.
not
Like, that would've
superficial, but this
immobilized
guy's
me.
critical.
Yeah.
completely.
Is
If you're
there,
in
He,
the-
he
well,
took 3 bullets.
No,
is
on
there
land,
anyone
that would have
on
immobilized
the
me.
island other than us?
A water
Like,
creature,
there
yeah,
was
yeah.
no one with a skiff or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Did they give us a radio to communicate
Yeah,
with the ship?
yeah.
I'd ask for
Like,
like
what's your
a
movement
I
even
need
with-
I need
a
somebody.
medic team to
Right.
come to the boat.
What's your
Okay, so
movement
that's what
on
you're
I'll
doing.
ready him to be.
So you
dispatched.
so,
What's your
so you're
movement
you're
with your
bringing him
hand
to the
speed?
boat.
Yeah.
I got somebody.
Um,
Okay,
Yeah,
so
bring him to the shore.
90
Alright.
plus
2 power
36.
points.
Okay.
Spectre, what do you do?
So 126.
I'm going to put another dart in her, or try to anyway.
All right.
Natural 1.
Natural ones. That's double
Hell
damage,
yeah.
and that's 2 power points.
Probably.
Oh no,
gonna
it's not.
hit,
That's
yeah.
your first action. I'm sorry.
It's 1 PowerPoint, right?
No, one dart.
But no PowerPoints
Nope,
for the
no
first
power.
shot? Oh,
No,
okay.
no. First, I don't know why I thought this was your second action.
No. All right, so 3d10
Because I'm crazy. That's why.
Crazy, I'll do it.
8, 6, sorry, 14, 19, that's 38 off her movement.
Wow, that's nice.
You wait right there.
Right in the neck. Taro, what do you do?
I'm going to take 2 points power and 2 movement and grow 1 level.
So you match size.
Yep. I also increase my hit points. And how close am I?
So this gun becomes tiny in your hand.
I don't have no stinking gun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I had it on my side. I'm not
Alright.
holding a gun. Horrible.
So actually, the belt breaks because the belt's not making a proto matter. So as you get big,
Fair enough.
the belt falls on the ground.
How close am I to her? Oh, I'm going to use movement again. And
pretty close
within
because
10
he was
feet.
with.
All right, so I'm going to weakness detection.
Okay, so you're gonna study the weakness and detection. All right, so I will write this down because you're the only person.
It's afraid. It's tired. Oh no, that's just from something else.
I thought it was gonna be like.
It has weakness to 9mm.
It's allergic to bullets. All
Lead.
So am I.
right, so you grow big and you start a.
Ah.
All right, so Red Star and Vavavoom go at the same time, and Vavavoom just swings the club at you.
And me.
Yeah.
I thought I was back.
Well,
It's got a really big reach.
got a really big reach.
Oh, because I have a 110-foot range. I thought I was backed by him.
Yeah, that's
Beach ain't
true.
that big.
She's not that.
The beach ain't that
swift.
big.
Keep in mind, each movement point is 5 feet. So I'm taking off the movement, and I got to circle how much doesn't come back because of the
Well, is that,
the
do you have to
tranquil-
activate that, or is that an always?
Which one?
Your movement. Your speed.
Your movement. You
No, his enhanced speed. That's something
Oh
has
yeah,
to
you
turn on.
haven't used your enhanced speed yet. You have to. That's a power. Just because you all you did was turn on a shield. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
No,
have-
I didn't do speed now. No.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'm just curious, like,
Yeah.
whether that's something you have to turn on.
I have to turn on. Yeah.
Right. What are you doing? Because it's going at the same time, so I don't want to disrupt.
I did my scream.
No, it's you go again. It's back
It's your.
around.
It's a new action.
Oh.
I'm sorry if I wasn't clear.
Oh, yeah,
Second
no, you
round.
weren't clear. That's fine. I'm teasing.
So she's coming towards you now, actively running, and you can see sweat starting to form already
Force field.
around yourself.
Yep.
All right, so you just throw a shield around yourself. So that's whatever it costs to activate plus 2 power points to simulate getting tired.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I'm getting tired?
Well, every time you act, every action
Oh,
rather
gotcha.
than your first costs 2 power points.
Oh, I got you.
And like the moment you say you have 100 movement points, as soon as you spend one more than your half, so as soon as you spend your 51st movement point, you also spend 2 power points. You know,
Okay.
so it costs
You
energy.
could push yourself, then.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Eight, 18 damage. The club hits your force field.
Divided by 20 is 1.
Is it? Yeah.
At least one.
So it takes 1 power point?
It's always going to be
Oh
1.
shit.
If it's 20 or less, it's 1.
Yeah.
Okay, exactly.
All right. So Leech, what do you do?
I continue bringing that guy to the
Well,
shore if I did it right.
Yeah,
and then
you put him in the boat, and they're coming with another boat.
I'll head to the other guys are good, or are they still give aid to the other guys?
How
so,
many-
so you had your back to everything because you were carrying
Yeah.
this
How
poor
many
native guy.
points
Put him in the
damage can you
boat,
do with your big
and then
blast?
you turn around
Maximum.
Four deck
and
die.
you
40
so you
plus
see
my
everybody.
damage
I'm
modifier,
going to give you
45. All right.
roll detect hidden based with all your senses.
Which not gonna do. I mean, she's a
I'm
child.
sorry, detected in percent though, right?
She's a child.
She's doesn't get. I'll
That's
explain to you all in a minute.
86.
But
How much
86.
is that a success for you? I don't know. What you
Oh,
checked.
I would detect
Detect
hidden
hidden.
is 15%.
Oh, it's only 15. Okay,
Yeah.
so you don't. I can't give you any information. So what do? You
Uh,
just see this beautiful giant clubbing at Red Star's field.
I will run and try to do a melee attack
Okay.
with my natural weapon.
So I picture it like
Yeah, they come out and I try to do like a
these-
running
these
slash.
gross things come out. These fins expand
Yeah.
on you. Right?
Do you think you're going to be Fish Boy in this game?
No.
We didn't come in with preconceived notions.
Yeah.
I know. You didn't,
I am
you didn't
I am
shoehorn the daughter of your old character.
I am a Russian fish.
Good, good. We keep talking Russian.
I am puffer fish.
I rolled a 2.
What's all your pluses to hit?
Plus 7, plus 10 with the.
So-
I'm sorry, no, that's not right because it's a plus. Natural weapons is a plus 4, so it goes to 11.
So you have a plus 11?
What?
Okay. And what did you roll?
I rolled a 2.
Right, so you hit. Remember, lower is better.
Oh yes, right.
Right, so
oh, and my attack is 4 later now because I grew.
okay.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Oh, you get slower, right?
Yeah. That's right. You got to remind me of that.
I just thought of it myself.
All right. So first off, it's 2 power points for your second action. That's to simulate getting tired, and then you hit.
Now the natural weapons do 8 damage.
Plus your HDH plus your damage modifier.
HGH is 1d3.
Everybody has a different one. I don't know what yours
It's
is.
D3.
Yeah, 1 die 3. So I usually use a die 6. And
Yeah. So
3
3, 8, 9, 10. Plus what? It's HGH.
11 plus your damage modifier.
Oh, 5. So 5.
11, 16.
16.
All right.
That's a lot.
Where's those sheets that I printed up that nobody's using?
Yeah.
It's right here.
See,
This one?
I need one of those.
Oh, these extra ones, too.
I printed up. This would be like you could write down all your damage modifiers,
Yeah.
like with my fins, with my machine gun, you know,
Yeah.
things like that. My defense. So that's what I printed them up for. So how much damage did you do?
16.
16. Okay. Okay, so you got it right on the thigh, scratched. She looks at you and makes like a what the face, you know?
Scratched her?
I scratched her. Apparently it wasn't enough.
Oh, Spectre. They look like Speedy. I was like, who the hell is Speedy? Spectre.
Gonna try and put her out with a dart. 15. I am plus 7.
Plus 7.
Sorry, I am plus 9 with a dart.
Plus 9. And what did you roll?
15.
So you can see it goes through her hair.
I missed her.
You missed. And that was 2 power points. And
power
Tower,
points
what do you
and a
do?
dart.
Last action of the round.
Last action. That what he did scratched her?
No,
No, with
yes.
with the fin.
Yeah.
16 points scratched her.
Yeah.
So I'm going to double power blast,
Okay.
and I have a plus 18.
Okay, so Jimmy's multiple attacking. This is the first multiple attack of the game. So he's spending 2 power points because it's his second action to
Plus
simulate
another
getting
2.
tired.
Oh, plus
Then he's spending
the-
2 power points because it's his second action on the same phase.
And
So
another
that's-
2 for the blast.
And then to generate the blast itself is 1 power point plus 1 power point. So right now Jimmy's spending 6 power points in one attack. But, you know, it's a lot of effort to do more than one thing. And you guys could all do that.
Plus 18.
Plus 18 to hit.
An 8 and a 4.
Hit. So he just, if you picture the comic books,
Is your 2 much more accurate than your 1? You're saying is your 2 blast?
he
more
could have missed.
accurate
He could have missed with 1 blast. And
No, I thought he had a much lower to hit before. That's why. He might have used the wrong number before. You used like plus 3 to hit before.
Oh, no, but I used weakness detection, which gives me a plus 12. I did
that's
that
what
on my
it is.
first.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's why.
Gives me a plus 12, so.
Got it.
yeah, weakness deck. So what you're basically doing is giving up
Right.
some sort of action to
Yeah.
to get a better shot in the future. What did that just die?
Yeah, batteries for that. I have a plug in on one of them. I forgot to bring it. I might order another one. You can plug batteries directly in.
26,
We had my friend had a character called Magnum,
58.
and Magnum would like grab he did a multiple attack 3 times. So he would grab every die 10 in Queens.
We would just call it Darby
and that was
damage.
called Darber damage. That just became like a term. I'm doing Darber damage.
58 with a 90 knockout.
Okay, 58 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. 58.
Yeah. With a 90 knockout, so.
Well, so what do you mean by a 90 knockout? 90% chance of knockout?
No,
I just rolled a 90 to knockout, so every time you do damage, you should roll a percentile dice and just tell John that's your knockout roll. It's various chance of knocking or doing something.
Okay, Jim. So Tower just takes a step forward. Like you slice it, and then you see the hair moves from a dart, and then also boom! These green rays just hit right here, and she goes flying back. She takes another 1 die 10 damage as she hits a tree.
Sloppy damage.
So this is called knockback damage.
1.
So 1 damage.
Cushy tree.
Hits the tree, and then to add insult to injury, a coconut falls and hits her on the head. She's just laying like that. Oh, I'm stepping on my dice. I'm like, what the hell am I stepping
What
on?
the hell?
Let's see how, man.
So what are you guys doing now?
I'm looking for more threats.
So she's
All
not
right.
getting up?
What's your detect hidden?
Detect hidden 50 if it's visual. If it's
You were
all
just
three
like-
senses, 75.
What the? There was a guy over there watching and just ducked. When you looked in that direction, that guy just ducked behind.
Pointed out
the
to
tree.
everyone. Like another native or couldn't tell.
You know what I mean? It was just like,
I'm gonna teleport to where he was standing.
okay, well, so you tell everybody. So now I'm gonna give everybody a detect hidden roll. You guys roll on yourself because you know there's something. If you don't know there's something there, I roll, and then you can be like, did I just roll bad, or is there really
I don't
nothing
see
there?
shit.
So we have a detect hidden?
Yes,
Eyesight? So everything?
everything.
Oh, okay.
52 failed.
I made it by 38?
You made it by 38.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, you control. There's a person, like behind a tree over there, concealed in bushes. So,
There's a person there.
all right. So what are you guys gonna do?
Identify the person.
This was all like, there's a guy over there. Everybody looked. Jimmy,
I'm going to appear behind them with my rifle pointed at their head.
Okay.
Don't move.
Okay. All right. So, so you're gonna teleport.
Yeah.
Okay. Just make an intelligence roll to manifest the, to teleport in the right spot.
6 versus a 35. Make
So-
it by 29.
You land, and it's personal, right? So you just wink right there. You're right behind the person. Since you're the only person who can see, you're gonna get a little note.
And you do a dirty Harry. Don't even breathe. I don't want to kill you, and you don't want to be dead. Silverado is one of the greatest movies ever. What are you doing with Tower?
I was playing with it. This is the
I
Elegoo.
don't know, I just found it over there.
It's the Elegoo test print. When you first do the printer, you print this because you see the stairs inside and stuff. And
It shows you how detailed it
It
could
shows
be.
you how detailed it could be and stuff, and if
Yeah.
it doesn't fail. So.
Pretty damn cool, but it's Tower symbol. So.
Hell yeah.
Damn it.
Every time I knock somebody out, like
And
tower.
then we're just going to put a turret up on it.
Okay, so what do you
Drop your gun.
do? Okay,
And he
make
says
a
with that
charisma
accent
roll.
for-
Well, who's this?
Guy. I make it by 12.
You make it by 12. Drops the gun instead of you see guy in a full-on
like-
Nazi out
I like nudge him towards the group.
with swastika and everything.
Nazis?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's all old. The guy's got a beard.
In 2001, is Nazis?
I nudge him towards the group.
Okay.
Once he starts moving, I pick
Well,
up
wait
his
a
gun
second,
and
I mean-
keep marching forward.
Did you guys, see? Oh, what the hell's the name of the movie?
Nazis in space.
Glorious Bastards.
No, it's
The other side of the moon.
oh, Kong, Skull Island.
Yeah, Skull Island. Yeah, that's the vibes I was getting off this.
Yeah.
The Skull Island
Marching
vibes.
towards the group.
All right. Anybody speak German?
No, but this
No,
is
but
just
you speak brain, don't you?
I speak brain.
I will.
Oh, you're a zombie.
Why do you go spend another point and learn some
This
German?
is like an. Just to be cool, I say this is like an island of anachronisms.
I feel like you would speak German.
No, I'm not spending it.
Tower?
He's like,
I'm
no.
not spending an inventing point.
No.
I've already got plans for these inventing points.
You get them back.
No.
Get,
Okay.
but you get more every level.
Yeah.
Every level. You
Every
High
level you
so
get
for
1
you,
tenth
it's
of your
massive because
intelligence.
you have all the
Right.
devices. Just
So
Pick
I'm going to
all
try
the-
to.
knowledge areas first.
So I'm gonna do
that you're going to
telepathy.
need to
Okay.
add to this.
So make
or
an
do
intelligence
things.
roll to make contact.
I'm going to have to do the same
And obviously
thing
he's resisting.
because it'd be good if I could make my power blast attack into
18,
like a
You
defense
succeeded by 18.
power it
No, I
with like a
succeeded
belt.
by
then
like
Because I have
9.
no
All right, so
defense.
you blast through his.
And he's not super
Resistance.
strong, so getting
Did I roll
big.
bad?
Right.
And now I'm going to try to do. I have to do surface.
Like,
then
That's good to
Him-
get the
so
area.
surface
maybe?
thoughts are-
huge and barely
That's
left
it.
to
I
come.
want to do deep thoughts.
I know, but right away you're going to get the
Surface.
You
I
get
get right away.
big and, like,
your surface.
help
You get
people
as soon as you make
somewhere,
contact.
maybe?
So what are the surface thoughts of
The
this?
surface
thing.
thoughts
This bad
are.
guy.
He goes. Oh, he goes. They beat Voom. He goes. These guys are tough. He goes. If I survive, maybe the commandant will reward me.
If he survives, maybe the comment.
And now you're close enough to, you're just like, let's go, Jerry.
I go.
Right.
Touch his nose.
All right, so now you got to make a will versus will contest.
I got it by 20.
Doesn't matter. He failed his
2.
roll. As long as you succeed, he totally failed. Boom. These guys are U-boat commanders. So you just get the flash of information. It's like a movie, but it's telepathic. So it's like instantaneous download of information. These guys were
Johnny
U-boats.
Ninamic? No.
And I'm going to relay this
Johnny,
as I learn it.
Mamma? Mamma?
They were patrolling the South Pacific. Everything was boring. Looking to disrupt the American supply lines. When this island that's not on any chart disrupted their communications, they hit a reef. They made it here. Most of the crew drowned, and when they came on the island, they got sick. One of the guys died, and then something brought him back. And Reichenstein will not be pleased.
Reichenstein. So, can I think? Can I probe his brain?
And you get a picture of this big green guy with bolts out of his neck with a Gestapo uniform.
Oh my God! I relay that.
So you set up telekinetic net with all of them?
Yeah,
a telepathic
if I can
net?
do that. Yeah.
Anybody
There it is.
resist? All right, so one more PowerPoint, and you make, so everybody's seeing this.
Hi guys, welcome to the show. So this is
I
going to
resist.
be.
I resist. I resist.
Warn a guy!
Reichenstein?
Yeah.
I just go, how cheesy is that? Dr. Reichenstein?
Can I try to figure out what
Holy
what
cheesy,
year
man.
he thinks
The
it is?
third. Dr.
Yes,
Reichenstein, the third.
because you're deep. So you're sift. As far as he knows, he's been on this island for 7 years.
7 years.
Yeah.
But
And another thing you know
Are
is
these bad guys from 1940s?
Is that that damn American woman who has been leading a resistance to fighting
Oh my
the
God.
Nazis.
Amelia's the
Amelia
resistance.
Earhart.
That is hysterical.
So we can
she's
out of
on that.
character, we can gander that like
And they
These-
captured her daughter,
these
and
guys.
she been raised on this island. She
The-
grew up very fast.
These guys have been here since like the 1940s.
Va-
Right?
va-
Right.
boom.
Right, yeah.
Va-
Or
va-
this
the daughter.
island
Yeah.
came from another dimension.
Time zone or something.
Was the daughter Vava Voom, or they be saying they captured her daughter?
Yeah,
Which?
the daughter is Amelia Earhart's daughter.
Right, but that's not Vava Voom.
That's Vava
Oh, that is Vava Voom.
Amelia Earhart's
I
daughter's
didn't think
a
Amelia
giant.
Earhart was that big.
She's not.
Might be the
Well,
island.
Then again,
Yeah, and he
is
also tells
Vavavoom-
you
then again, I didn't have powers.
and he also
3
tells you
months ago.
that he's afraid. Well, he doesn't tell you anything. You're reading his mind. You're like a black hole sucking thoughts out of this guy's head. And this guy failed the resistance roll, so there's like no secrets. They do not go into the structures. The last one who went into the structures was the commandant, who came out as Reichenstein.
Wow.
It's not necessarily.
And Reichenstein brought the little girl into the structure, and when she came back, she grew up really big.
The structures are changing people. The structures look like pyramids.
You see pictures that they just look evil. Just that they're wiggly and weird, like Errol Otis drew them. You know who that is?
No,
right?
no. Anybody?
Oh, you don't know
say-
where Errol Otis?
Anybody you say, do we know?
Oh, my humanity
Yes,
keeps going
probably
down, I
we
mean.
know. We don't have to roll percentage. There. It's pointing towards us. We've just finished our first Villains and Vigilantes adventure, session 1. We made characters up. The team came together to go to a mysterious island where we fought some sort of mer creature. We then continued on to the island, encountered some natives with spears, which they lost to guns. Then we were
And
attacked and wit. And then we were attacked by Vavavoom, some sort of 9-foot tall Amazon, which it took our combined might to defeat. And then some sort of bad guy came out.
Yep, Nazi soldiers have
Nazi
been on this
soldiers.
island since World War II, but time is weird.
Time is weird because Amelia Earhart might have crashed here. Amelia Earhart's daughter might be Vavavoom. And there's something called
Reichenstein.
Reichenstein.
Commandant.
So
The
the reveal was
Commandant.
Commandant Reichenstein, an undead flesh golem Nazi, Reichenstein.
Now,
And that'll be session number 2. So we're going to level up here. I normally don't level up until after a story, but I figure for purposes of the viewers, you might want to see character creation 2 leveling up. So we'll start with Roy. It seems like I've been going around this. So the first thing I do is everybody roll a humanity roll. Unless you did really bad things, like you betrayed everybody, this is just a bonus experience.
Wah, wah.
So you get nothing.
failed.
Jimmy, you get
Can I
nothing.
make one? Nope.
Okay, so nobody gets any. Okay, now
try
I'm
to
going
climb,
to give experience points for
No, I don't have any experience
for villains defeated.
because I haven't made one.
Fair enough. Good point.
Now we're doing experience.
Now, so
So I had 300 experience previously.
right. Okay, I just get my calculator on here. So this is okay. Okay, we didn't encounter
Oh, I don't have it
Reichenstein
here.
yet. Okay, I need
Oh,
this.
it's on my hand.
Okay, and then this is for all the
When you level up, do you just lose all your gained experience? Or?
no.
No, you're just going to get enough experience, and then you'll add that to whatever.
So maybe I'll ask Jim as he's calculating. What's the highest level in this game?
It doesn't stop.
Is it like so in Dungeons and Dragons? Most games go to level 7 to 10. The current edition, 20th level is really the highest.
Oh, what's
This-
our highest level character?
No, like how long would you play an adventure for? You've been playing for 30 years. You must be tired.
My highest character is 22nd level.
Okay, all right.
And that character was made up in
1983?
2000 No, but about 10 years ago.
So do you feel when you get to a certain level in this game that it no longer becomes fun because maybe you have too many powers or your single blast is doing like 200 points damage?
No, because you really, a lot of it is based off the game master who's running it.
Okay.
So now you have, basically the GM is adapting to the PCs.
Yeah.
So whether they're first level and didn't turn out the way it was expected for that particular adventure, a good GM is going to make the changes.
Yeah. And
Mutant Academy versus New Mutants versus X-Men versus,
Yeah.
yeah. So the power levels will
So
go up.
you guys were fighting your bank robbers, and then at 20th level, you're fighting Thanos.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Okay, fighting the big bads.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds
Sometimes people get bored and they want to make up other characters. Sometimes I'm like, listen, I have this concept for,
good. Yeah.
let's make up new characters.
Side game,
Yeah, and
Jimmy's
level is
character is
great,
back in time,
but-
so he can't really team up with other people. So when other people play, he uses a different character until he finishes that adventure.
It's what you decide to do with your levels too.
Yes.
I mean, my highest level character spent most of his inventing points on knowledge areas to create spells. So it's not like he muscled up or leveled up, or
Yeah.
he has no powers.
Okay.
He's a spellcaster.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
it took a lot of
He used
Yeah.
each
Knowledge
invented point
areas.
was creating spells because it's not like you could walk into a store and buy
Buy
spells.
spells,
Well,
yeah.
well,
So
for
Jimmy's character's been inventing spells, so
for a spellcaster, I feel like that
it's
would
really tough.
I feel like a spellcaster would take a longer time to level up because that seems to be a harder path to go.
it. Did. He didn't have. We played like 3 years of real time before he actually had his first spell.
Wow.
Yeah, he was a spellcaster who couldn't do any magic for a long time.
So-
Because it just took time
he
to
did
get.
stage magic.
It took time just to get the experience, to get the skills, to learn how to cast spells.
Yeah.
So, but nobody else would have had the patience. Jimmy loves role playing, so that's why
Yeah.
it worked for him.
So one more question.
Sure.
In Dungeons and Dragons, the way they do the experience, and again, we're doing it in the half session to show how we're leveling up. In Dungeons and Dragons, you'll have you complete one session, you'll go one level. Then to go to second level, you have to do 2 sessions. Third level, do 3 sessions. If you're not doing experience points, all right. This game is a simple experience point system. When you reach a certain
Yeah,
number of points, you go level up.
I usually, I level up every session. So at the end of every session, we level up. But here's my rule. Right now, let's say for the sake of argument, everybody gets 15,000 experience, which they're not.
Yeah.
According to the rules, that's like 6th level. You can only go up 1 level. So you could have excess experience points.
Which
Okay.
means you're going to go up next time.
Next time, you're going to go
Okay.
up at the end.
Yeah.
At the end. Because I've learned from experience, because we've had people, like my friend Mike's got a character that was like 15th level at the time. And then another guy joined. So it was like experienced superhero taking a rookie sidekick. And then at the
So
end
much
of the adventure,
experience.
he was 14th level. And he didn't know what he was doing. And I think he
needs to
didn't
go-
know what to train in.
He needs to go through the levels.
Right, you need to go through the level. Nothing ruins a character than becoming too powerful too fast or just leveling up too fast. So right now, everybody is getting 4,272. So that's going to be third level.
4,272.
But you're only
experience.
going up
not.
to second level. And then, don't forget, I give out a bonus for combat, role-playing, and hero.
Okay.
And I don't have a say in that unless it's a tie. So we'll start.
I've got my suggestions
Who?
for that already.
Okay, good. You
What
start
was it?
then.
4-2?
So
4,272.
I have Scott for combat.
Why? Let's do combat. Why Scott for combat?
I think he just did. I think he just did a lot to slow characters down, take them out. Took out a whole bunch of natives
Who are on your side?
one shot, but it was still combat.
They're throwing spears at us.
It was combat, so I can't.
I agree for combat because he was using a lot of his limited ammunition darts too.
Yeah.
And to try to have good effect on different adversaries.
Okay.
I have Dave for hero.
Okay, so let's do that. So you're getting 1,000 points for combat. Why hero? Why David's hero?
I mean, he spent most of his time literally trying to save other people.
That's true.
And he went, for God's sakes, he got 2 humanity points.
Yeah.
You can't be much more heroic than that.
Yeah.
The argument.
Dave's a hero.
Even if I did argue, I can't argue if you guys vote for it. So you're getting 1,000 points for the hero.
Maybe.
Now who's role playing?
I've got Roy for role playing because he continually stayed in that character of I'm the Russian. No, I'm here as,
Tartarian.
yes,
Russian.
but also, I want to go explore. I want to go find out what's going on, and using your powers to find out what's going
I make
on.
that argument for you as well.
Yeah, it's for you as well. We
Yeah.
can maybe roll off. for
All right.
us.
So how many people are voting for Jimmy? So 1 for Jimmy. How many people are voting for Roll?
Yeah,
Right.
Jimmy could, I'm going to go Jimmy because he was.
I'll vote for Jimmy.
All right, so that's 3
Well,
for
I'll make it
Jimmy.
a tie. I'll vote for Royce. You go for the tie.
John
So-
doesn't decide.
So
I don't want to.
let's roll a d20.
Yeah, let them roll off.
let the
rollies.
let the dice tell a story. Low
low
roll
wins.
wins.
because I don't
Low
split.
roll wins.
Because I don't split it.
No,
Oh, it was
12,
the dice were that
13.
close.
All right, even the dice didn't win. So
Yeah.
I'll take it.
But
For
Jimmy
15.
was on point too. He was,
Yes,
he was.
I wasn't going
don't
to say
care.
anything unless it was a
Right.
deadlock tie.
I don't
Right.
care.
I've also done this.
But then,
and I
no,
specialize
Right.
as
Yeah.
role playing for 40 years.
Right.
So.
All right, so
I don't care, but I really do care.
I downloaded this chart from the internet because, believe it or not, there's a math error in the experience point. I don't know if they updated it in the new books. So it doesn't matter. Well,
Spend the money.
it doesn't matter how much experience you have because you're second level. But
We'll
how
go
many
level
experience
two.
points do you have?
4, 5, close to 6,000. So I'm
Right.
like
So
50,
according to
58.
the rules, you'd be sick. But my rule is you can only go 1 level per session.
That's fine. So,
So you're second level. What were you training in?
what was I training?
We didn't
in?
decide, John. We kept it open
All right,
because we were kind
so
of.
because right now we'll get a level you up. So,
So
Jimmy,
what-
you're
so
how many, you
what-
know what you're leveling up. What are you training in?
Agility.
Okay, so you're going to give yourself
So-
1 point of agility, 1 point of movement, 1 point of power. You know,
You know, fix all the tables because
and
of the.
he's
So-
been playing. He knows all the tables.
So
and
let me
charts.
ask you a question. What will help me increase my
What do you
hit
do-
points?
Okay, so let's look at your modifiers. Which modifier is holding you back the most?
I have 2. The first 2 are 1.
All right, so if you want more hit points, endurance. If you want more hit points and more strength, the carrying capacity, strength.
So going from a 9 to a 10, will that give me a different modifier?
No, it won't change until 11 because it's in groups of 3. But
Do you have
it-
anything that's below a 1 on your.
No, nothing below 1.
Okay,
It's all
that's
1s.
good.
Yeah.
So if you want to change, if you want to, if you train in strength or endurance, you will get 1 point of power, 1 point of movement. But nothing else will change until you get to 12.
So I'll do. I feel like this is a very physical adventure. I will do strength and endurance.
Okay, so well, you only get 1.
I'll do the strength then.
So your strength went from
9 to 10.
9 to 10. Okay, so again, that won't change until 12, but you get 1 point of movement, 1 point of power. What's your
Okay.
intelligence?
My intelligence is 25.
So you get 2.5 more inventing points.
Wait, 1 point of movement, 1 point of power.
Correct.
Power.
If I'm going too fast, I'm sorry.
Okay. So
Your inventing points are 2.
so my invented points, I used 1 because I took Russian.
Right.
Right. So that was 1.5, 2. So I'm up to 3 total. So I have 3 inventing points
All
right
right.
now.
And then your detect hidden goes up 1%,
So I'm at a 20.
and your detect hidden goes up 1%.
Detect danger and detect hidden.
Yes, I said it wrong.
You said, but they said the same thing. It's fine.
So,
Okay.
but now we got to redo. You trained in strength, right?
Yep.
So we got to do your carrying capacity. It's going to go up slightly because your strength changed. So what is your new strength?
So the Jimmy.
10.
10. Okay. So
It's like if I want to be able to invent.
What's your
things for
endurance?
My suit. I
11.
should spend my inventing points now on skills.
okay.
That
And
would
what
be
is
relevant
half
to
of your
that.
weight?
Okay.
50.
Okay. Your carrying capacity is 105.
That's a pretty good boost.
You know,
Yeah, what
somehow
was it
If
before?
you invented
Just
the suit
91.
or whatever,
Right.
but
So
like
it's
what
105?
Right.
Okay.
I would have
You're
electronics.
still in
so
the
now
same
it'd be like
group level.
advanced.
So that, you know,
Yeah.
you're not gonna like double every level. You know what I mean? You're going
No,
up
that's fine.
incrementally.
Yeah.
So Jimmy, you're gonna take care of yourself. So Scott, what were you? So you're second level, and the extra experience points. Remember, you could still use that for karma if you want to change rules. So you know, most of you couldn't do that right now. 'Cause
When you
didn't have-
ask for the experience, are you asking for just the?
I'm
ones
just
you-
curious.
Are you asking for the ones you dished out to? Like
Yeah,
your 800
your new
total.
your new
Okay,
total,
Okay.
but it doesn't matter because you only need 2,000 for the second level.
So one last question before we move
Sure.
on to Dave. When do you get more powers?
I didn't bring that up yet, but there is a system for bring. I'll level you all guys up, and then I'll explain purchasing more powers.
Okay.
Okay. It's a good thing you said that because I would have forgot to bring it up.
So stat wise, the break points are at every odd number, or is it?
It goes by groups. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So, you know, if you want to munchkin it, everybody like out of 11 will train. So they'll bring it
Gotcha.
up to 12.
But so like bringing the 19 to a 20 wouldn't help.
Well, you'll still get like strength and
Right,
points
if
stuff,
it was strength,
but
but
a
like in-
19 to a 20.
Like in endurance, that wouldn't give me more hit
No,
points.
that won't. 21 will give you the next group.
Okay.
But this is the only time, because now you got to write down what you're training in.
Right. I'm going to raise my will
Okay.
from 10 to 11.
So your will is going from 10 to 11. So give yourself 1 point of power.
Okay.
We still recording?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 point of power.
Yep.
All right. Your detections both go up by 1%.
Mm-hmm.
And what's your intelligence?
35.
So give yourself 3.5 new inventing
Right.
points.
And then now, what I was asking Jimmy is because I'm add things to my suit going forward in
That's
the
an
future.
inventing process.
That's the inventing process. But now, should I be investing in the skills? Towards that?
Start thinking about that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so-
And like the philosophy of the game is you're superheroes. In downtime, you're constantly training.
Right.
So if like Jimmy, he just bought swimming right then and there
Right.
because that's not too out of the. But if your character's just like, all right, physics, you got physics, but you're not going to take macro, meta, supernatural physics. You know what I mean? Because
You got to invent that.
you got to invent that, and to fix your stuff, you not here on the middle of an island.
No,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
There's story time, and if at the end of the adventure, it's just assumed you go back home, and then when next we play, it's 3 months later. What did you do in those 3 months? We do a short little session. I invented on this. We'll roll some stuff.
But
you know
like,
what
if
I
I
mean?
want to spend inventing points for skill, like knowledge areas, do I just do that whenever?
You just tell me.
Okay.
Just tell me, and if right now if you're on the island, well, it doesn't matter. But if it's a skill that really exists in the world, and you got the inventing points, yeah, you're gonna get it.
Well, I'll talk to you offline about.
Yeah. We in the group chat, whatever. So so you're good. What were you training in? And for now on, now
wrote
you
down-
have to write down what you're training in
Yeah.
because you're going to be locked next time we play.
So
This is the first session.
when you
don't know
level
what
up,
you're
whatever
doing.
you're training in is what completes.
Yes.
Okay. So
And then once we level up, then you could change your training again, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal because you can only go up one level at a time anyway. Because that was another thing. I just went up 14 levels. I didn't want 19 points of whatever.
training endurance.
Okay.
So it was a 7, goes to an 8.
Okay. So you're on the cusp. At 9, it'll be a big difference.
Okay.
But you're going to get
We'll get there.
1 point of movement, 1 point of power. Oh, don't pack up yet. We still got to check to see if anybody goes crazy because your metascores are going to change.
Still recording.
Okay. I thought everybody was leaving.
No.
I was saving the best for the last.
I'm packing the stuff up.
All right.
All right,
So-
and then your carrying
Endurance
capacity
with-
is going to change slightly. So what is your strength?
4.
Okay, 0. Okay, 4. Okay. Okay, what's your new endurance?
8.
And what's half of your weight?
50.
Okay, how much could you lift before?
83.
I made a mistake. Your carrying capacity is only 43, which is still. Well, it's 1 die 2. Well, I'm going to do that again because I think I might have messed up. Okay, let me start again. 0.8 times 0.8. Okay, plus. All right, times 50. All right, yeah, it's what it is
No, I'm
now.
sorry. It's not 50. It's 100. That's why I messed up.
Which you're 200 pounds?
Yeah, I
That's
know.
why it's weird. Okay,
I don't know why I thought it was 100 pounds. I was thinking of a voice character.
okay, so let's start again. 0.4 times
destroyer.
0.4 times 0.4 equals plus your endurance is 8.
Mhm.
86 pounds, which is still 1 die 3. All right,
Does the hit mod go up?
not yet. It'll change
Okay.
next level. But what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is 20.
So you're gonna get another 2 inventing
So it
points.
goes to 4.
Yeah. See, inventing points. It's funny because right now you're like, I don't know what to do with them. But by the time you're level 5 and you got more, you're gonna treat them like precious gold,
Yeah.
and your detections both go up by 1%.
Okay, so it goes to 16%.
All right, now we're gonna. What's your new meta score?
Just the hidden detection goes up 1%, right? That's it.
Both of them.
How was the Metascore adjusted?
Okay, it starts at a base 20
Yep.
minus all your powers.
Which is the same. That brought you to 13,
Okay, plus your weakness,
14,
plus your level.
15, 16. So my Metascore was 16.
So, and what was it before?
15.
So it changed. So now you're gonna roll a die 20.
All right.
If you roll above a 16, you go metapsychotic.
Good.
All right.
8.
I can't wait for you to go metapsychic.
Why?
Jimmy, yeah.
Do we have to role play that? Or is there a chart?
You'll see.
You'll see. Just keep in mind that all power, you start to literally change reality to to cope with your delusion.
You might actually make it a country.
You actually might create a country that you were the princess of. Or
Nice.
something. Like a
What do you keep saying princess? I didn't say I was a princess.
military dictator.
Okay, that's better.
No, I said princess as soon as I saw you.
Oh
I
yeah.
was like, she thinks
No
she's a
offense,
princess.
Roy,
You
but
can't mix up my other character.
you look like a princess.
No, I'm
Yeah.
just being the chauvinist pig I am.
Oh, okay. So you're role playing.
He's role playing his weakness.
So are you?
So what is your new meta score?
You got a
So
stat.
it's
It should be one higher than it is.
right. So it was 20 minus powers plus level, right?
Right.
So was 17, now it's 18.
Yeah,
Right, so it changed, so you're gonna roll.
You're gonna drop a 20 right now,
No,
Scott.
it's
Oh, our
19,
meta
sorry.
goes up.
Yeah,
It's
because
19,
because
20
your
minus
powers
powers
and
plus
weaknesses all
2.
stayed the same, but your level went up. So
Right.
but anytime that changes, you have to roll. So
it's
so
17
make a
plus
roll
level.
on the die 20. If you
Drop that-
surpass your meta score, you go crazy.
Oh God,
Here we go, guys. Two crazy guys.
I'm good.
Okay.
Under.
Oh, one.
Love it.
You are totally sane. Okay, now you
I'm
want to
the
know about
sanest one of the
buying.
bunch.
Now you want to know about buying powers.
Yes.
Okay, so powers, buying a power costs 10,000 experience points per slot that
Level.
you want to buy. So if you have 8 slots and you want to go to the 9th slot, it costs 90,000 powers. Plus, you also have to be 9th level. So there's 2 criteria. Now, you could add another weakness to reduce it by 10,000.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So right now, you could add 7 weaknesses and buy a power. You know what I mean?
Oh, so that the weaknesses will reduce both the level and the experience requirement.
Not the level, just the
Oh, so
experience.
we'd
point.
still have to be next level.
Yeah, but so if you only had 1 power, so that's why. Like, I don't like this guy. He only has 1 power. Yeah, but you'll be able to buy powers faster than everybody else. It's, by the time you're 7th level, everybody will be balanced out.
When you're buying powers, are you picking or rolling?
You're going to, well, you could request a power because at that point you've been role playing and you're going to buy something that rolling is not going to make it.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody's ever bought a rolled power. They always pick a power.
Okay.
But the thing is, if you use a weakness, I pick the weakness.
Okay.
So if you're picking a weakness to reduce, unless you have like, this is the weakness and it's really cool.
Yeah.
Really cool trumps everything else.
So we all have like 7, 8, or 9 powers.
So you're realistically, nobody's buying any powers till like
Anytime
around-
soon.
anytime
When you-
soon.
When you go to the new level, do you spend that 2,000 experience?
No.
No, you keep
cumulative.
you keep your experience for 2 points, 2 reasons: to use karma and to buy powers. So at one point you're going to be 12th level and have no experience points because you
you're
bought
gonna burn
powers,
your power, your
and then it's
experience
just going to
by-
take you longer
Right.
to,
I got you now.
to get there again.
I get you.
So that was it. That was our first session. I hope you did. You have fun?
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
like it.
Look at the camera and tell them.
I hope you guys had fun. This was Villains and Vigilantes, 2nd edition. I've been playing this since 1982 with Jimmy over here. Me and Jimmy have been playing. These 3 guys I met out here in the past 3 years since I moved out here. So I appreciate that. That's a lot of fun to have a game group again. And I hope we meet up soon to play again. I love this game. I made a short, cheesy adventure because I didn't know if you guys would like it or not. But,
I'm enjoying it.
I got a lot of world building. There's a lot of stuff. And
Check out the forum.
check out www.villainsandvigilantesforum.com. One big word.
Links
I-
down below.
I was going to challenge Roy to put the link in.
Yeah, we'll
Right here.
You know
It's
how to
gonna
do
be
it.
right here.
Yeah, right there.
Or is it there? Or is it there? You
I
gotta
have
do
to. I have to figure that out.
You know how to do it.
I have to learn.
Watch a YouTube video.
It's a big learning curve.
Thanks a lot, guys. Let me know if you like these kind of videos.
Here, Roy,
We'll do.
for Dark Alchemy.
Oh no, wait, really?
And look forward to Heroic Tales #1 coming soon on Fund My Comic.
That's right.
Very cool.
We'll put